I was afraid to call myself an artist and embrace it fully because I felt like I didn't know enough about art, my skills weren't good enough, and I felt like an imposter.
So, yeah, we've got a special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've got TJ Murphy in the house.
Hello.
TJ Murphy is an artist working on a series of portraits of people in the Bitcoin space, correct?
Yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. These are speakers at the conference in Cape Town, which I'm going to next week. It's been a really useful conversation starter for me at other conferences. Make portraits and give them to people. Yeah, it's kind of zen-like. It's amazing fun watching watercolor paint dry. You can certainly direct it in a more or less good way, but you got to be kind of open to serendipity. I spent 20 years stuck in offices doing financial analyses that nobody really cared about. I found relief by connecting with nature. I would sit on the beach and meditate and stare at Mount Rainier over Lake Washington. I started sketching the view in ink, and I moved on to watercolors so that I could capture the color and dynamicness of the light. Then COVID changed everything. I lost my job and the identity that came along with it. I realized I had been attached to succeeding in the corporate world, and it didn't seem to want me anymore. So I focused on the beauty in nature around me, and I felt called to communicate that to other people. And I had been interested in Bitcoin for a long time. Living off my Bitcoin savings, I traveled, hiked, went to a bunch of music festivals, and focused on art. Decided to focus on my passion. There's this giant phoenix, sort of like it's the birth of the network. It's when Bitcoin itself is turned on. Part of the beautiful, interesting, true story of Satoshi Nakamoto is whoever they are, they left this monumental treasure behind. Who would do this? What's their motivation? So in this story, it's to create a beacon of hope, a symbol for all of humanity to be inspired by and to ask this very question: why would somebody do this?
Your work may yet redeem. You must use your precious skill and invent the truth machine.
The motivation of this work is to inspire people to ask that question. Who was Satoshi? What is this thing that they created? And what does it mean for me and my relationship in the world?
What is this mission that I have accepted? Where lies its completion in a world so afflicted? It's what I must do, so I will. The mission gives me life.
I'm very pleased that this has all worked out well on the first try because I don't have any extra material. Yeah, looks pretty good. This color scheme, I like the way it worked out.
There she is.
Esperanza.
So that's not a reproduction. That's an original piece.
This is the original, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm about to roll it up in a tube and bring it to South Africa.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I think this is... Yes, I'm very excited. Packing up to go to the Adopting Bitcoin conference in Cape Town.
I'm filled with my mission to guide a common faith. If I can channel this power, I'll learn to steer its course. The forces bloom and flower as partners, not by force.
On behalf of Delta, we'd like to be the first to welcome you to the mother city of South Africa, Cape Town, where the local time is 1841.
central banks fund wars. This is kind of their purpose. It's all of the dark parts of government extend out of the corruption of money. Satoshi is this hero that emerges out of nowhere. It's a beautiful, inspiring story, really touching on the most important core problems that humanity is facing today. The corruption of money drives so many of the problems in the world. This redemption story, I think, is part of what really moves me about it. I was moved to tears. This notion of like whatever darkness you're emerging out of, you have value. You are precious. Your skills are needed and meaningful in the world, and you can be redeemed. No matter what you've done, there's still something good for you to do in the world. Deeply identified with as a teenager. Probably just some really deep childhood stuff, honestly. A really personal redemption story of like confronting the darkness. I can recall some occasions where I did something that I wasn't supposed to as a child, and I thought that like my life was over and I had ruined it. And my mom told me that your life's not over. You can there's still more for you to do.
To give you an idea of who Timothy is, he hand-painted 16 portraits of speakers at this conference, and he gave it to them as gifts. Nobody asked him, he just did that on his own as a gesture of goodwill, generosity. I received one. It's one of my most prized possessions now.
I have trouble with self-promotion, honestly. Like, it's something I realize that I need to get over. I need to be comfortable getting in front of people and talking about the work that I'm doing because it's good and I believe in it. When I was younger, I was not a very social person. I was shy and like it was difficult for me to engage with this. Yeah, not that it's not hard actually. It's just doing it, getting like opening the door and then going through it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the Really? Incredible. Yeah. Ultimately, the purpose is the spiritual path. Get money since you can.
Bitcoin makes sense.
Yeah. It's the one. Thank you. Really good talking with you. Thank you.
You know, like AI.
I get goosebumps when somebody is so talented.
I had no idea what to expect, but it's totally exceeded any expectation I could have had. Like it's just been door after door opening, and like hearts opening is really the thing. Like the Africans that I've met have been like so beautiful and insightful, and all the conversations that I've had really surprised me in how the like depth of wisdom. Early on, when I got into Bitcoin, it was part of the promise of the whole project that like it's gonna change the world for the people who need it most for the better, the most vulnerable people, and these people are really like making that real, and they're actually making it happen. Like that promise that what Bitcoin was supposed to be about is actually happening. Beautiful to see. Like it just really touched my heart. It's incredible as an artist to get that feedback. People like it. They really do like it. That really like fills my heart in a way that haven't gotten really elsewhere, and that means everything to me, you know. It's providing a path. Planned none of this, but it's working out better than I could have ever even hoped.
When I came back from Africa, I had the sense that I can succeed as an artist. It was clear to me at that point that my art can inspire change in the world.